Yo,
What is up,
What's happening? How's everybody
everybody?
doing?
Yeah, sure.
I
People don't know
was
what's going on. We decided
They're
to all
about to
join
though.
together to bullshit and talk about what's going on. Oh, we might have just got demonetized because I just used the S word.
No,
uh-oh.
we were over.
First
We're
8
over
seconds.
8 seconds. We're
Oh no
over
no
eight
no! We had
seconds.
the 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's eight.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
What's up,
it's
John?
probably
What's up, Kimberly?
just one video though.
We have people jumping in already, fellas.
Rob D says,
Yeah.
you're tardy, tusk.
Our apologies,
Hey
Oh
man,
my
folks.
God, that's my
we're
fault.
having some terrible technical difficulties, guys. We apologize, man. We were here early. We were in here early. It's
We
just the
were.
technical issues, or else we would have been on time, guys. So next time around, we'll get it. We'll get it tuned in. Sorry about that.
We definitely apologize. Thank
Yeah.
you to everybody.
Um.
Good thing the comments are
So,
popping up now because they
where you
weren't
guys want
popping
to
up at
start? You want
first.
us to start with the
Who we are, what we are.
comment?
Let's
I
start
can't hear
this. But
myself.
first of all, we're gonna get through it,
Oh,
y'all. So this, you are all
go
part
ahead.
of the. You are all part of the birth. Okay, you are all a part of. Yeah, 9 months of and then this is what happens when it just comes out and blossoms. So welcome to everybody to uh 49 fuck it 49er talk or fuck it 49er talk with
Fuck it.
Wolfcat.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, y'all. Y'all see it. We did not misspell that. Okay, that is on purpose. Fuck it 49 talk with Wolfcast with No Border Sports and with myself, Platform 246. How is everybody? Welcome to the first inaugural episode. So, brothers, how y'all doing tonight? Besides our issues that we had.
Do good, bruh.
Yeah, man, doing good. Had a good little dinner with some ice cream, some
Oh
custard,
wow.
and
Ice cream and custard.
I've taken a couple days off the 49er stuff, man. So getting reintroduced to it today, man, with this.
Yeah, we're gonna reintroduce you by baptize you by fire today. Is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll say hello if y'all don't mind, real quick to everybody. So we got fuck it, Raphael. We have Kimberly in the
Oh,
building, Damien,
fuck.
Lee. We got what's up, little Spongy? We got on Spongy. That's the person. One of the boy's 12 years old. I don't mean to put your business out there, Spongy. We talked about that, but Spongy is 12, y'all. But he is all man. Believe me. We got Jong in the building. What's happening to Jong? What's happening to Rob D, Kimberly,
Rob
everyone?
D's Rob
Trying
D's
to pull
really
up
on
their
our case
comments.
today, man.
I know.
He said no sweets before dinner. God damn it.
What up,
Th-
Raphael?
This is definitely Niner land. This is definitely
Damien?
Niner land, but we don't discriminate. I guess unless you guys want to. We're putting the rules together as we go, folks. So
Depends what kind of attitude the opposing fans come in here with, man.
there you go.
Yeah, don't start none, won't be none.
You fuck around and find
You
out.
know, speaking of that, you want to go talk about what we were talking about a little bit backstage on the fans, man, the Philly fans?
Let's
Let's
start there.
go.
Good with that, Ryan? Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have
Yeah,
one in the building. Remember, he's 12. Like I said, he's a man. He's from Mitch Kovsky's YouTube page, little spongy. So
Is it
he
wait?
is an Eagles
Is that
fan.
Payday Slay?
We got
yeah.
payday.
Let me clarify
Oh,
real quick, guys.
Go
So
ahead.
check it out. If you guys haven't seen already, there's videos that have come out, and this isn't all Philly fans. Not all Eagle fans are like this. We have that understanding. This is the one. This is about the ones that were at the stadium, caught on video, making a damn fool of themselves, being completely disrespectful to not just 49er fans, but people like Fred Warner's wife, and
Hmm.
as well as other players and family members and friends of the team as well, man. They were just straight disgusting, guys. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't want to impersonate them. You guys
do you
go
have
look up
the link to the
the
video?
I don't. I know
Bosa.
OG Carnal on Instagram posted a video. He recorded. He was there at the game. That's where I saw it. And holy shit, guys, it was disgusting, man. I know there would have been some bloodshed if I were there. That shit got my blood boiling so bad, man. You guys go check that out after this stream if you haven't already, man, because it's just fucking disgusting and all.
I'm looking for it right now. We might
A
have to
fan
bring
base
this
like
up.
that, man. Never seen a fan base like that in my life.
I don't think I have either. Also, I gotta say, Wolf, I love that what you said. On our stream, usually, if I tell somebody to watch something, I immediately say, after the stream,
Yeah.
we're live. We're live right now.
Yeah.
So not right now,
Yeah.
but after the stream,
Yeah.
just like Wolf said, please go check. You can just, I'm sure you can tweet it, Twitter it, Google it, all that shit, and it'll come right
Yeah.
up and just how much they sucked. Again, young Spongy, we don't mean you or any of you Eagles fans that actually had some decorum and showed respect, but
Fred
some of the
White
videos that we saw,
said Eagles fans told her that they hoped her plane crashed.
Yep.
that they wanted.
A lot of weird, crazy shit, man. Those people are just straight weird, man. Like getting in everybody's face and screaming in their face. Like I would have straight dropped and like punched somebody right in the nose, knocked their teeth out, man. It's like, hey, dude, you're coming in my face.
I told my children I would have got arrested. I probably wouldn't have made it back.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up.
You know, had I been there, and had somebody tell me to get the F out, they were throwing cans at people's feet and things like that. If someone hit my shoes with a soda can or a bottle of beer, I'm gonna fuck you up, or I'm gonna or I'm gonna try my best to. You just made a tactical error. So
I guess they were spitting in people's face too, or something like that. Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, that's bro. I know. I'm telling you, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
Spitting in the face, like I get a natural reaction to want to spit when I get mad. You know, not necessarily in someone's face. But,
yeah.
You know, I think it's the gypsy. But yeah, that's not a cool thing. Bro.
You like Degs? You like Degs?
Yeah. No, check gypsy, bro. Like.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, deep within the forest, like original caravans.
Hell yeah. You like want a caravan?
Dags?
Yeah, you like dags?
I like dogs.
Caravan. Oh, dogs.
If you guys haven't watched Snatch,
oh man,
it's
bro, if you guys haven't,
movie.
What was it?
Snatch, bro. It has like all the motherfucking all stars of Hollywood. Brad Pitt. Jason Statham.
So
yeah. That's such a badass movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time. But I will say, I know that, Ryan, I got to agree with you about spitting. Like when I'm angry, or sometimes I'm going to be honest, and I'm the nicest guy, folks. I really am, until I'm not. But like when you walk past, sometimes I just spit. Like if there's a dude that's looking at me and shit like that or something, I don't know. And it's natural. Like it's like marking my territory when he walks past me. Like I'll just spit on the ground. For somebody out, and it comes out automatically. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I think kind of.
Yeah,
it's funny you guys mentioned that because us natives, man, we have a thing where we'll kind of spit at your feet to insult you.
That's what I'm doing.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm doing, bro. That's what I'm
doing. We'll sit there and like do it back and forth, and it gets funny. And it was funny because
if you put your shoe on someone's like face or a picture of their face, that's like a big snub, bro. So if you ever see like all the pictures of them taking down Saddam's statues, people are running up and they're slapping him in the face with a shoe because that's like that's their snub.
Is that why
they
threw a shoe at Bush? Is that why they threw a shoe at Bush? Is somebody migrate that to America? I don't. No, yeah.
Not just that, but imagine all the Hispanic women and like Filipino women, you know what I mean? That got the shoe thing. It's a culture. Throwing a shoe is a cultural thing. I'm telling you, with some people. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Everybody in the chat. Sorry, we're getting to it late, man. 49ers Ultimate Report. John Jay said, "What's up, man? Good to see you in here, Raphael." Let's see. Rob Diart has a comment for us. Most Philly fans are the dregs of humanity, and the ones who aren't like that, they have that rep, and the others don't speak up against it. Yeah, I mean, they do, man. I know some Philly fans. I've never seen Philly fans act like that, man. I know some Philly fans. I know people who know Philly fans, and they're typically pretty cool, at least around here, on the West Coast. But out there in Philly just seems to be a whole different ball game, and that's supposed to be the quote unquote city of brotherly love. So that was just something else.
What brothers do they love?
each other.
Exactly.
That's why. Somebody, I think it was David McNiner, was talking about how the stadium stinks. Like that's like the worst smelling stadium. I said, what does it smell like? Brotherly love.
Yeah, and you would think that would
That's
smell
where
a
they
little
get
bit
that
better.
from.
You would think it
Finger
smelled a little
popping
bit
each
better.
other's assholes.
Don't, bro. Oh man.
Oh no.
And I think Sirianni's probably the leader of that. No disrespect again, little spongy. Much love to you, my man. What's up? It's like Big Mac Sports says, what's up? I got Big
bro?
City in the building. Big City, what's happening? We got Raphael, 49ers Ultimate Report. We have quite a few folks, so thank you all. We're streaming live on everybody's channel, I believe, right now.
Yes, we are.
That's what we're trying to do. If we're not, it's all right.
I just can't figure out how to bring up people's comments. The comment thing's telling me that the web isn't the same without us. Let's get you back online, but.
And there goes David right there. Dirty urinals.
I guess we just got to be quick with it and like read them as they're going down before they pop off screen.
They coming in. Well, see, I got them here too. I'm on the side. It's on the side of the interface. We're on, Restream. You might have seen some of us on StreamYard, folks. Now we've teamed up with Restream. Right now, but it's a nice little interface. It got all you guys' comments on the screen there, and then also the side, so I can read them, y'all. We can read them even if they go away. I think they stay with us on the side. They're coming up though.
Eric Wallace.
Appreciate y'all. Eric Wallace.
Eric Wallace, shout out, man. Appreciate you, bro. One of our favorite Seahawks as well. Honestly,
one of them Seahawks.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man.
See, we all know you. Ain't that some shit?
Channels.
He does. He does the support, and he, like you said, he's good. He's a good, fan. He doesn't bullshit or come with that craziness. Because if you want to get crazy, I'm sure all three of us can do that. But
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
Go ahead, bro. Shoot.
Right tackle.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
what's the path?
That goes to everybody in the comments too. Right, exactly. No McTurnpike.
Right. So is it free agency?
Free agency if you can. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Wolf. I think we're on the same page. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think if you could find somebody really pretty badass for the right price at right tackle and free agency, that'd be cool, man. But I think McGlinchey's going to be back during the last stretch of the season. He performed at his best, I think. So he could be back, man. I'm just going to be honest. The 49ers, this regime, they love people who they're familiar with. He's really familiar with the system. And that's something that has been an issue with some players in the past, is they can't learn the system fast enough, which I don't understand when you got CMC is here for 2 days and he gets in the game right away. But I think McGlinchey's going to be back.
Can run the offense in the first year as a rookie.
Yeah.
Kyle can come up with shit in his head on the sideline and just use the verbiage to make it come to life on the field because Brock Purdy knows the shit so well.
Yeah.
So I
really think they really need to start taking some draft capital and using that on the O-line like Harbaugh used to do, man. Yeah. Harbaugh, during that era, he used to invest in the O-line like it was nobody's business, man. Anthony Davis, Mike Upati.
Damn, man.
Hey,
didn't he go to Seattle?
Yeah, fucker.
When he went to Seattle, I was mad than a motherfucker. I really did. Like, no McFloppy, 49ers Ultimate Report. We see
traitor.
Fucking just like Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice went to Seattle too, and the Raiders. But
motherfuckers.
No, I think that some people are saying here in the comments, and we asking all of you all the same. People saying move Burford, start Poe, and then I didn't even know this guy was Zakelj.
Oh, Zakel. Yeah, Nick Zakel.
See, I'm really good reader. I was fucking around with the first one, and I read the shit when I tried to do it. I never even heard this shit before. But okay, sorry. So Zakel, I can't say it.
No, that was good. You really didn't know. Yeah,
I did not know how. I saw it
Burford
today.
To right tackle when he's obviously had issues being right guard this year. Why not just leave him for right guard next year, and he'll probably be decent. You know what I mean? Like,
who's that?
Like
Aaron Banks.
People are talking about moving Burford to right tackle. Well, why not just leave him at right guard? He was sharing reps with Brunskills. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So why not just keep him at right guard instead of pulling him up and having to have him share snaps with McKivitz. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So I mean, how would you feel if we maybe spent a second? And I do expect John and Kyle to move up to the second round. If we spent a second round draft pick on a right tackle, or even like today I saw on Twitter.
That'd be amazing.
They're gonna go edge, yeah.
It's always going
more
edge.
like
it's always going edge.
Don't always. But I saw today on Twitter there's somebody from Jacksonville that was going around.
Yep.
I can't remember his name off the top.
Me neither. Jesse, I think it was Jesse.
I think Jesse might be on the right. Yeah. And shout out to everybody watching. Please hit the like button really quick before we go any further, y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe to all of our channels. If you're not subscribed to
jump around and hit the like button at all
please
all the channels.
Do drop the chat and hit the like and subscribe. Pull the chat back up.
For all the channels are in the description.
You know what, man? I wouldn't put that edge rusher thing to rest as far as the draft goes just yet, man. I know the 49ers, they invest heavily with this regime and defensive line, but who knows, man? If Nick Bosa is taking a pay cut to get his brother over here, he said he's willing to do so as far as taking a hometown discount so that he can keep the majority of the team together. But he didn't mention his brother. I think that's something that might be in the works. So if they do that, I think they can use that draft capital for offensive line, man. Yeah. We already saw what Joey Bosa looks like in 49er colors, man.
Amen.
Not too shabby.
Well,
okay, let me ask you something then.
They got the same techniques, right? Different builds. Taller tackle, put Joey on them.
Right.
Shorter tackle, put Nick on them. Better leverage.
Isn't he signed for a while though? Didn't he? I think we were all asking for
under contract.
Yeah, he's under
contract.
I thought he extended.
But that's all the more reason to do it because you're getting him on the latter half of his contract where he's cheaper, most likely. Which I don't know the numbers, but it'd probably be like 17 mil right now.
Something around. So we're talking about a trade then. We're talking about trading for Bosa.
I believe so.
If we did,
Jimmy Ward.
I was gonna say, okay, so what are we trading?
Shit. No, we ain't got Jimmy Ward under contract. I'm just kidding.
That's your man, I know, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, it is, man. Let me double check on that real quick with Joey Bosa.
So we got Crazy Juice in the building. We got Bryant Colt, Corey Davis. What's up, Corey? Bryant. How you doing?
Crazy Juice.
Hey, you know what? My bad. I was going to mention something when you talked about these guys alternating with taller and shorter tackles. That's something that I was wondering earlier that I forgot to bring up was I'm curious to see if they would have just strictly lined up to their assigned. I mean, if not assigned, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Strictly to one side, or if they would rotate like that. I'm assuming they would rotate, which would be pretty cool to see, man. They're different techniques.
You never know which one was on what side. I guess whoever changed their number would probably be about the best way to do that. But
putting them next to each other.
Oh shit!
That's just
5-2 defense.
The 5-2, yeah, man. Yeah. Hit the Madden on them. 5-2 defense.
Well, I'm just saying you could do the 4-3, but you just move them inside.
One's interior,
Eric Armstead on the outside.
No, I know, but that immediately made me go to 5-2, and I think that'd be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Well, Raphael thinks we need a package Armstead along with Kinlaw and just picks for Bosa. Anybody agree with that?
I don't want to get rid of Eric Armstead.
Ooh. I mean,
let's talk about Eric Armstead.
I think
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
Speaking of that,
I fell back in love with him. With that,
I was on
earlier
today
with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn. For me, Eric Armstead has always been a step behind where I want him to be, where I thought he would be when we drafted him. And when we see what he did with Dak, well, I can definitely understand him saying he didn't want to get a penalty or anything like that. He's just always been just like not right where I want him to be. and maybe my expectations are real high.
There's a question about
My
Trent.
apologies on the comments, guys. We can't click on them, so they're going by a little
I'm
fast.
sorry. I just wanted to hit the silverback gorilla
And
question.
Somebody got a silverback gorilla
too
question?
early in the season. Yeah, he's how much longer will Trent Silverback Williams going to play? He was talking about getting tired of the grind. So he just had a horrible loss where he probably was gutted.
yeah,
Also, he doesn't know what team's going to be here next year. So I think if the 49ers start bringing more people, I think it'll be worth him coming back for at least one more year. You know what I mean? If he can put the team back together.
if
We're getting the band back together. We're on a mission from God.
I can see that. That's the same
Blues Brothers, baby.
We're gonna be doing movie reviews and shit like this on this channel too. I think we probably all maybe like some movies and shit. But I would agree with you. I think he's gonna probably play this 1 year. I think he didn't want to tell the media sitting at the locker room with everybody standing, since he's like 6'8", standing somewhat over him, but everybody crowded around him and trying to get the words out of him right now as far as what he wanted to do. I think he'll just see what team we bring back, like you said, wash this season out of his mouth, and then give us one more season.
That'd be cool, man. I just feel like his heart isn't in it anymore, man. He talked about it too, like he's looking at the end of the tunnel already, kind of the end of the road, and he's just not really feeling it. But let's give him some time to think about it and get over some of these feelings of this, the bitter taste of this loss, because a lot of people were talking about his drop in production, man. And I've already said it, like even when Trent Williams is at his worst, he's still better than basically every single left tackle in the game, man. So especially this year where he's really contemplating retirement, if his heart's not in it, I think we're going to see an even bigger drop in his production. But I still think it'd be pretty good. But hopefully he gets his head in the game. Hopefully it's all just bullshit that, just getting the fans stirred up or something like that, the media. But I wanted to take something back real quick because I looked up Joey Bosa's contract, and unless he's willing to restructure that contract, I don't know about this, because this he's pegged to actually have his most expensive year of his contract for a $31 million cap hit this year. So if you can extend him or restructure it some way, maybe, but holy shit, 31 million is a lot of money for 1 year, one player.
I wanted to speak on Big Mac Sports comment about, he said he wanted Jason to be tight end. I'm totally on that train. Tight end, fullback.
And he can move.
Had him in there. Exactly.
He can move.
So, you put him in at tight end like that, put George Kittle inside of him, right? Okay, so there you go. Keep on doing this. Next thing you know, you put George Kittle on the outside, move George Kittle over to the other side, and now you can throw to Poe. And he's thinking, oh shit, we got to watch out Kittle. Yeah.
Now, what if Poe would have been in as opposed to Tyler Kroft?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. That would have been dope. That would have been perfect, man, because Poe is already really good.
And so every time he went in motion to come seal that edge, every defensive end had to be ready for getting lifted off their feet by Poe. Because he's not a regular fullback or a tight end. You know what I mean? There's 300 pounds behind that. And he moves really quick.
It's ridiculous how he moves.
So, like, why, if we would have played him every game like that, they can't just come upfield that quick, or else they're going to get eaten.
That brings up another really great conversation, man. But I like where you're going with that.
They agree with you.
What was that?
No, I'm sorry. I said it's like the commenters are. What are y'all, the Fawkers? What are y'all going to be?
The Fockers.
The 49er Fockers. Our 49er Fockers.
The little Fockers.
Apparently agree.
That's That's what the first episode should have been. Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Fockers.
Meet the
It
Fockers.
is. We'll put it.
We got to change the. Yeah, we got to change the title.
Hold on,
Meet the Fockers.
Niner Gang.
Episode number 1.
Before you change the topic,
let's
let's go over a few people said. A lot of people here in the comments. So let's see. So I know you just shouted out Big Mac Sports. Hello. So, and by the way, everybody, please, if you don't mind, it's going to help the stream, help the channel. Please hit the like button for all of us. Go around the circle, hit the like button, subscribe to everyone's channel. We sincerely appreciate you guys. We got Edgar. No, I can't read. Edgar Ascoli. Hi, Niners and bros. And then we got a blow up sign. Get up, Niners. Absolutely. We have Raphael asked how many players does D'Amico take? 3.5. Anybody want to throw a number out there?
Fucker.
Trent Williams ain't done. Crazy Juice wants to see what Alfredo Gutierrez can do. Why is he still on the team if we're not going to play him, Kyle? Wildcat with Poe.
Like Kyle didn't activate the Arizona game.
Arizona
in Mexico City.
He just let him carry the flag.
That's dirty, bro.
He just let him carry the flag.
That's dirty.
He's an asshole. You know why, Ryan? Because our coach is an asshole.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
if
Crazy
I could do
Juice.
one thing for a man, it would have been you get to play finally in your home country with your family in the stands. It's gonna be a 1 play or 2 play. You're lucky you get, but you're gonna get in there, bro. Cause you know what I mean. Like it's gonna make the world to him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's hella dirty,
like
man.
you got a chance of losing.
That's like if your dad's coaching on the field, he could put you in, but instead he sends you to go clean the bathroom or something in the stadium.
Yeah, Brian Cope says at least a few plays.
I had one kid, he was way too young, so he wasn't doing very good. But his dad was told me, "Oh, take him out." And I was like, "Nah." These other kids didn't show up on time. He did. He's been playing. Maybe he'll get a tackle finally and start actually doing something. You know what I mean? I made sure everybody got in. It was flag football. You got to learn how to play. You know what I mean? It's not like we're state championships gonna mean shit anything.
I mean, look at he could have stepped in at the end of that Cardinals game. Everybody it was blown out of proportion. Like it was way out of hand already, man. You brought up something that actually I've talked with Big Mac Sports about with the Jason Poe thing. I've talked to him about putting in somebody, even one of the defensive linemen, and at like fullback, especially for like goal line stands. I used to love when they do that with Isaac Sopoaga back in the Harbaugh days. Goal line formation with him as fullback. You couldn't stop that, man. So you put like Jason Poe, you put maybe that's a role for Javon Kinlaw. Maybe that's a way we could find him a role.
Refrigerator Perry. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Just think about the linebacker who has to go, oh, now I need to plug that hole. And I know the first hat in that hole is going to be that 300-pounder.
Yeah.
Makes hard dicks go
with a full head of steam.
Just saying.
Yeah, straight up. But that brings up another great so your comment, the thing about Poe, the brainstorming on that, man, it brings up another really good conversation about tight end number 2, man. I really think the 49ers need to start investing in a tight end number 2 that eventually is going to fill in for George Kittle, man.
They've been trying.
I don't know how much longer his legs are going to be fresh.
They tried.
Not really though, man.
They tried to make Dwelly into Kittle. They tried to make Warner into Kittle. You've got 2 guys.
Yeah.
It's like, remember when they're talking about, trading Debo for a first and a second? It was like, nah, fool. I want multiples first. Because he does 2 slots, essentially. You know what I mean?
But you couldn't, though, because of his contract. He was outpricing himself for the draft capital as well. That would be way too much to be giving up for a team.
That's not anything I'd have to worry about. Once we got the picks, that's their fucking issue. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody would do it. I'm telling you. multiple firsts, and then you have to pay him this huge contract. Nobody's gonna do that.
I got you. But I wasn't trying to get him away with it. Anyways, I'm talking about I want 4 firsts.
Yeah,
we're not. Hey,
shoot for the sky.
My people said, "Hey, that's unreasonable." I said, "Nah. If something's not for sale, you gotta put up a lot to make somebody interested to think about selling."
Right.
Just saying. So I'm not selling, but if you got first-round picks, I'll listen. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, we found Kittle in the 5th round, man. I really think we can get a badass tight end in the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, should we draft a tight end this year?
So I thought about.
I think so, man. I think now is the time.
Don't you think everybody's been searching for a tight end like Kittle since he's hit the
Well, it all depends on where you're willing to draft as well, because there's been some good ones coming out, but they're going to other teams. So other teams are drafting good tight ends, but it's all you got to find the balance. How high are you willing to draft? Which again, Kittle came in the 5th. How high are you willing to draft at that position, and for who? So it just is going to be a balance.
They're not like blockers. They're.
You're right. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
They're
true.
not
Duali.
The double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's a Duali situation.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just need to slim Poe down and send him out there.
Do we want to have somebody that
with Brandon Ayuk in the summer, in the off season? You know what I mean? So he can learn how to run some routes.
Poe for a blocking tight end, yes, but not for a receiving tight end, man. He's an offensive lineman. he's really athletic, but
who says?
Have I? No, I haven't seen him catch the ball.
You haven't seen his tape?
No.
He's got tape of him throwing up, catching the ball.
I'm slacking.
He was probably not going to get drafted. And so he put out this tape kind of showing everything he can do. Like, I'm not just a lineman, I'm a gadget.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, get him, Kyle. Because you always want to go double tight end, and it never works well because the second tight end's a wimp.
Second tight end's not good.
Can't block,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, screw it. Why don't you put somebody like Jason Poe on the other side of McGlinchey, and then Kittle on the outside of him?
Yeah.
And then
when you move,
why not?
Kittle in motion, right? Then he's uncovered, and he automatically is to be a receiver. And people are saying Poe is a weapon.
And you can even swap them.
Yeah.
You can swap them. Let's say you want to do like a screenplay.
David McNiner says a double
Poe on the outside of it, and have Kittle block down, and then the right tackle and Poe move out to create a screen. There's less than that.
That'd be one hell of a perimeter right there you're talking about. Because Poe, he's a really good offensive lineman just to begin with, man. So if you could get him in a 2 tight end formation where it's personnel lined up for, and then like what kind of personnel would you get? Personnel calls, like, do you block him with a defensive tackle or lineman, or a defensive lineman or a linebacker? So you're right,
exactly.
Man. The personnel. That'd be, like I said, one hell of a perimeter. You got him and George Kittle on one side. Pretty badass.
Do you all think that they could be at fullback, that Poe could play fullback? A lot of us, or a lot of our folks in the comments are saying, put him at fullback. So would that be to replace?
I don't see him running that wheel route.
That's
no.
So
see, that's the thing.
I don't want him to have to lose weight. I don't want him to have to get in like some kind of shape that he's not in right now. Positioning, so we move him to tight end permanently, but he has to like drop 30 or 40 pounds from what he is right now. How's that change his effectiveness overall? Or if you're trying to move him to fullback, he can't run that wheel route that Juice run.
No, you don't necessarily have to use him in the same way. You can use more north to south, run it downhill. just pick the gap and go. You know what I mean? And put your helmet, knock somebody. And I think that's how I would use him as a fullback. You know what I mean? Like you would have, like when Juice was on the field, Poe wouldn't be on the field. So I would be like, Poe would be fullback, Mitchell would be the running back, and we'd be going downfield.
Yeah.
CMC
just pounding
fullback,
the rock.
The CMC's at run back.
David McNiners.
Yeah. Please reach
shit. I lost it. Let me see.
What you said about Poe?
Where'd it go?
Poe is running back for short
Where
yardage.
was it at? Oh no, it was Raphael 5629er says, will the rookies start in the old line next season? I don't think so, man. Not unless some substantial injury were to happen. I don't think we'll ever see in the Kyle Shanahan era that a rookie offensive lineman will start. Unless, like I said, the circumstances with injury and stuff like that. Oh shit,
Well, maybe again. I mean, I don't know because of the line that we have.
Kelch was very smart, and they thought he might be a first-year starter too. So who knows what could happen with him by next year?
So he was an undrafted free agent. That's Kelch. I don't know where they hit him at. I didn't even know about this guy.
I think we drafted.
Right, we drafted him.
I think we did.
Yeah, I'm like, who the hell is this guy? His name just really started coming across my face today.
We picked up a couple
undrafted
offensive linemen.
Yeah, Larry Krueger really likes that guy, man. So I think that speaks volumes of him.
So listen, just read some of this. We got right after that. Looks like David McNiners, who you were saying, is why not use Jason Poe like the refrigerator Perry? Yep, he can be our new bruiser.
Yeah.
We got Edgard is saying there's a too long distance between players and staff, which makes the equilibrium off for the field. I think I get that. So do you think that our players and staff they're not on the same page? Is what you're trying to say, Edgar? If you could leave that in the comments, appreciate it. But everybody's be saying the same thing. Poe be a bruiser, short yardage, and then tight end. Crazy Juice says he likes Cameron Latu from Alabama. Have you either of you heard of him?
No.
But
how I would run the game is,
yeah,
I would smash them the first half with like Poe at fullback, going down the downhill, and get them all bruised up, slow, and then in the second half I kill them with CMC, Ayuk, Debo,
leak them out.
I mean, like, well, when they're all sore, slow, winded, all that, then we kill them with all the good stuff. You know what I mean? First half of the game, we just take the sledgehammer to them.
Well, so Nick Zakel is a 6th rounder, by the way.
6th rounder. We had quite a few of those, I think, this last season.
But from the sound of it, man, he looks really promising. So Nick Zakel, Jason Poe, those are 2 guys that I'm looking forward to seeing on the actual regular season field, not preseason.
And I'm wondering if they're going to make one of these guards into a tackle, actually, because they went hella deep on guards last year, and they look like they were impressed by a lot of them. So I don't know if somebody like Nick is going to be switching over to right tackle. Because seeing how things go, yes, you need to figure out guards and stuff like that for last year, but also you need to be looking at good tackle situation. And we've seen like, the issues we've had with our backup tackles lately. And the backup tackles is the next tackle in line. So, like,
well,
if you got starting,
regardless of how they do it, they have to invest in the tackle position, whether it be left or right, man. Because I think this could very well be, if McGlinchey returns, if Trent Williams return, and we win the Super Bowl, especially, this could very well be both of their last years with the 49ers. So we need to start investing in that. Whether it be a veteran, a little bit younger veteran, I wouldn't blame them for that. But we need to get it done somehow because, in case of injury as well.
Well, like Rob D is saying here, I think that we have problems with those things like that, even having fucking McGlinchey on, because Kyle is too into being the offensive genius to be a good players coach. And even though John Lynch brings in, amazing players, I think Kyle maybe shorthands us a little bit because I think we have people out of position or just not playing. Now, obviously not Tyler Croft, but people out of position or whatever that could be contributing to the team, or just not getting any play time at all. And I believe that's also on the offensive line. We haven't seen Gutierrez, who's a monster. What if he? I mean, come on, man. You can't just dress him maybe a game, even in the Mexico City game, have him set for goal line only. I think his coaching just leaves things to be desired as far as how he uses some of the players, which is really hard for me to say because I think he is, as close to a genius as you can be. You getting both streams working?
Look at that.
We got
oh
the
shit!
comments.
We got the comments popping up. But see, the comments are on the screen too. I think they all see it on the side.
Oh, they are. It's just now we can't.
Yeah.
We
can highlight them.
Talk about them.
Highlight them. Talk about you individually. Put all the business right in your face. The flashlight right on your comment.
Oh, you're seeing double. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it. The more, the better.
There we go.
So we got a question here. How much money is Juice making this year? Anyone know? About $7 million?
Checking it out right now.
Thank you, brother. And we got Robbie.
Check this out.
If Kinlaw can game,
I think it's
why not Gutierrez? Fire fucking take,
Facts.
Rob.
So
Facts.
Kyle Juszczyk's cap number for next year is set to be 6.5 mil.
Right there, big. Right where you were saying, yeah, about $7 million. Damn.
Oh, yeah. That's not shabby, man. That's not too shabby.
It's a pretty good chunk of change, for how many players Miami gets.
Rob D. Art says, if Kinlaw can get in a game, why not Gutierrez?
Yep.
Straight up, man. Straight up.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Man.
So the reason
he didn't do shit
because he's a first rounder and they have to see what they can get out of him, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, how do you guys feel? Do you try to give him like a 1-year prove it deal for this coming year, or do you just let him go? Do you cut him?
Yeah, for me, I guess I'd keep him on the team. You're talking about Kindle. I don't think he's going to get cut because he was a first-round draft pick, and they failed on many a first-round draft pick. Our first pick ever was a bust, right, under their regime. Sexy Solomon Thomas. So
sexy Solomon. The sexy sax man.
Yeah, right, sexy Solomon. So Solomon was, fucked us for a couple of years. We got Reuben Foster in that same draft in the first round. We've stunk at picks in the first round outside of BA and NB Small Bear, in my opinion, personally. So
yeah,
I can't. Horrendous. He did play his best ball this year, and he. Oh, by the way, I almost opened my mouth. I just want to say this really quick. I listened to the outros yesterday from them, and somebody just asked him like, "How did you do?" You know what I mean? He was just like, "I played great football this year." I was like, "Motherfucker, what?"
Woo,
bruh. Okay, you did. I mean, come on, homie. We saw your controller glitch, and you doing pass pro. Walking forward,
controller glitch.
That's what happened to Mike McGlinchey.
Somebody tripped over his
cord. Somebody took his cord out the fucking PlayStation. And bro, you didn't play great football this year. Knock it off.
So, what do you do? Do you keep him? And like, what do you do if you want to keep him? Do you cut him?
So
McGlinchey?
We're on the hook for his contract, right?
No, Kinlaw.
Oh, Kinlaw.
Yeah.
We're
on the hook for his contract, right?
He's here, in my opinion. I think he gets this year.
Yeah.
To see, a year not coming off injury.
You have to pay him.
No. Well, no. Yeah, do you give him the second contract? No.
Oh no, yeah, no. Unless he comes out and has 14 sacks next year. No. But I would leave him around as a big body, and we owe him the money.
I don't care about the sacks even.
Yeah, it doesn't get thrown off the club.
Be a stopper
push the line back
and command a double team, so Little Bear can work.
Yeah.
And Eric Armstead can work. That's what I need. And is that a little amount is what you would ask for a first round pick? Yeah, but it's what we got, and that's all I need from you, bro. You know what I mean?
Working with what we
really
got.
Help the team out.
Yeah. I really hope his knee gets a lot better this offseason, man, because I'm happy that at least he finished out the season without being on the injury report.
I was happy to see that too, bro. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
But speaking of the line, let's step over to the other side of the line. You got that question up there, right there.
Yeah.
Is the kid 916?
Sorry for the wait.
No, we got y'all. We do apologize. Remember, this is the first stream. Y'all came from the beginning, so be blessed, like Christian, like CMC. He blessed us all year with his Christianness. So y'all, be happy. Y'all got on the first live. So, but yeah, can we discuss the penalties that came from the O line? 68 and the OU one played mediocre. Do we have a 68, or are you talking about McGlinchey?
I think Burford's 64.
64 or 5 or some shit like that.
So
I get the joke.
I think it's 69.
Yeah, McGlinchey is 69 and OU one. He's never done a good 69.
And that's throughout the year too, man. But he cleaned it up a little later on in the season. He started out really good, declined, had the bye week, played a little bit better, declined, and then resurrected again. A lot of ups and downs with Mike McGlinchey, man. It's kind of weird.
I didn't really have problems with the offensive line this year as far as penalties. Trent Williams had one when it's like Trent.
Yeah, he had a few, though.
I think
he had
more than one.
He had like a handful.
He was sleeping.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but I expect him to not do that shit.
He was dozing off.
He's Trent. He's Trent Williams, man. Like every time we get our flag on the line,
go past.
I think it's 69.
I think was the biggest issue.
There was some of that. There was some of that this year.
And like even then, like Lawrence just said, it's like when Trent Williams does commit a penalty, it's like but you don't really get mad at him because when he plays, when the ball is snapped on time, he gets off the line on time. He's playing damn good, unlike McGlinchey. So that's why you're just like, come on, Trent. You're not
when
like
Trent got
you don't
kicked
give him
out
too
for
much shit about
that guy. I just thought Norman liked this or condone this at all.
Yeah.
If Trent got pissed enough to do it, I'm perfectly okay with it.
It was one of the funniest things that I've seen. I usually feel the same way with you. I don't really like play like that, basically, whatever the case is, unsportsmanlike play like that. But at that point in time, I was like, man, fuck him. Fuck that little dude. And then real quick, Brian Cope, it's like Brian Cope and Crazy Juice. Thank you, fellas. They gave us the info. It's Colt McKivitz.
That's what I'm saying. Colt McKivitz didn't even really get a chance to play this year, so I know it wasn't him. But if Trent Williams does retire, then that's going to be number 68 taking his spot most likely. He's the one that fills in whenever Trent Williams has injury or whatever. And
that's true. Well, I thought they were going to put Jalen Moore on his side, on Trent's side.
It's a very good possibility, man. But I don't know. I feel good with both of those guys. I feel okay with them. Colton McKivitz did pretty good last year when he filled in for Trent Williams.
He did.
Yeah. He did. But Jalen Moore has done a decent job as well. So let them battle it out. That'd be cool.
You notice how we start off slow?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so
at least the past 2 years, and then
so
I'd say 2020 was probably a fluke.
Grant Cohn talk about how teams don't get enough time in the preseason. So I wonder if we just did more north to south football in the beginning of the year and started bringing in the more complicated stuff as it goes. By the end of the year, got all the bags in the arsenal, but you don't have any like hiccups or or stumbles in the beginning of the season because you're just doing rudimentary football. You know what I mean? Just deuces. You know what I mean? Double team.
Let me actually answer exactly to that. Before we do that, we got somebody new in the comments. Hello to Butterfly. Thank you for stepping up with us. We appreciate you. So yeah, I just saw Juice talk about that. If y'all, I think you guys, what was that? Was it the Dallas game? Maybe it was.
Yeah,
where he said that post game. There you go, my man. You got it. He was like, we just wanted to go, like he was the boss. We just told Cal, yeah, let's just play smash mouth football. Let's just run it at the team. Stop doing all the motion, the trickery, and the bullshit, and just pound the rock.
When people are too fast or explosive or stuff like that, all the tricky stuff kind of falls apart if one person gets blown up. You know what I mean? So just blocking down and this, direct, no fancy stuff, I think just makes things easier.
I would agree.
Well, going back to the first question, man, but you're right, man, about Kyle Juszczyk. The players have been saying that for years. Like, they just want to dominate people in the trenches. So that's their mentality. That's quote unquote 49er football when it comes to how they feel about it. But when it comes to the NFL offseason, the regulations and stuff like that, I think it's complete bullshit, man. Like, when I played in college, we'd be starting our offseason right now. This is when we start our offseason. Yeah. And we start our regular season during the same time that the NFL does. So by the time our season rolls around, oh my God, you can imagine the shape we're in, how good we feel. I didn't have any trouble with injuries. I don't know if it's just because I am who I am, but I don't remember very many injuries in college at all. Now the NFL, granted, different level of football, but if you were to allow them to get in football shape earlier and more often, it probably bode well for the season. First week of the regular season this year, everybody across the board in the NFL looked terrible. I think the Bills in the first game of the season versus the Rams gave up like 3 turnovers in the first half and still won.
Yeah, they did.
So
and they blew them out.
Everybody just
The football is just not good. Yeah, the first week, right?
Yeah, so they need to give these teams way more time to get in shape. Used to have the 2-a-days and stuff like that, and it's just a different type of game. You didn't see injuries like you do nowadays, man. It's weird.
You sure the fuck didn't.
Yeah.
But I think you said it right. I think we need we need more football. I know damn sure I'll be happy, but they need to maybe get started a little earlier. It seems like the longer the world goes on, the longer football is around, the less contact and interaction with your players and everything that goes on. Teams later. There's only one practice a day. Us growing up, we saw teams and got to hear them talk about 2-a-days. Like these players today couldn't even, I'm not sure, I probably couldn't either, but these players today, I'm sure couldn't imagine going through some shit like that. But we didn't have the injuries, the major injuries to every team, and superstar players missing the year when I was younger. I don't remember that.
Yeah. And then, the NFL wants to add another regular season game to the schedule. I would flip the coin as well and say you should add another preseason game. But if you're going to add both of those, you need to add another bye week to the regular season for these players, man.
I agree with you.
They go through it tough. What was that?
There needs to be like 2 more bye weeks added if you're talking about an extra preseason.
I don't know about all that.
Seriously, think about
it. I feel you.
And
I think there should be
more.
I was in the camp like when what happened to DeMar Hamlin. They're like, oh, we can't push back the playoffs, all this and that. Like I've been saying for years, man, I think there should be a bye week for every team in the playoffs. I think the playoffs should be like, okay, everybody take a week off, start the playoffs.
I like that.
Maybe that would be the third bye week. Like Ryan wants 3 bye weeks. That would
work with me,
bro. That would work. Football, make the football go till March, Goodell.
Yeah,
run this shit till March, Goodell. All right.
Screw it.
I think the issue with the March thing is they're trying to find
balance,
weather, and like where you can play a Super Bowl and people not freeze.
Yeah,
like the fans. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because you saw what
that's
happened
what
in
they're
New
point.
York when the Seahawks. Everybody
Right.
dumped their tickets because they didn't want to go there, and then all the Seahawks fans were like, "Oh, this is great." I knew one personally. He was like, once the postseason came on, he already bought his tickets. He bought his tickets because he's like, I believe it so much, I'm going to buy my tickets, my plane tickets.
yeah.
So he bought his plane tickets, and once the Super Bowl went, everybody was dumping their tickets for cheap, and he went in and bought them, and he went and saw them win the Super Bowl. So,
Hell yeah.
We got another new person in the chat. Sam, what's up to you, Niner? To Wolfgang.
Lauren Lee.
Lauren Lee.
What's up, Lauren Lee?
Hello, Miss Lauren.
Thanks
Everybody,
for
please,
tapping in.
man,
now
I
that
want
you've
to
tapped
thank
in,
the chat tonight. They are just popping.
For real. That's what I want to say. You guys are on fire, especially Brian. We're gonna read some of your shit right now, Brian. You got like 4 things showing up on the screen. But thank you to all of you. Welcome to the first show. Please subscribe to everyone's channel. We would sincerely appreciate it. Perform. And then hit the like button on everyone's channel. Sincerely, it's right down there below. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything but a second with your fingers. It's really, really easy. Brian Cope says Trent Williams will respond to the question sarcastically. He was devastated and upset. What a question to ask at that moment. Yeah, they do suck. So everybody was commenting on what we were saying, though, guys, about the adding on to the preseason. Starting to look at with David McNiner, I think, about cutting back on practices and preseason games. So there you go.
Yeah, man, they're wrong. It's having very much the opposite effect, I think.
It's having the opposite effect.
It's crazy.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And Brian has a breakdown. So he's saying, 6 preseason games, 18 weeks, 2 bye weeks, first and second seed get a bye week. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, that's cool. I would.
I don't know if we need
6 preseason games.
Preseason games. What I think
maybe 4.
We need more.
But the thing is,
practices.
The first and second.
More time to practice, actually, and maybe they just need to go without pads more, and have more days. In practice, but a lot of them be without pads, so you're actually still moving and getting going and this and that, and then you work the pads in.
Yeah, 2-a-days.
But you're still being able to do the workload.
Bro, when I was in college, okay, so first of all, I would work from like 4 a.m. to like 1:00 p.m., go straight to the football field, and we would practice from like 1:30 till like 6 at night.
Yeah, bro.
And then still go to class.
Shit, when, bro?
I'm telling you, we would do that from like noon to like 6 p.m. every day from like January through the season. And I don't remember any substantial injuries, man. So
I used to
I think
ride
these
my
guys got to
bike
just play
an hour to do a 2-hour practice, to ride an hour home, to make some lunch, to ride an hour back to practice, practice 2 hours, and ride an hour back.
How did that work out for you?
Bro, I was in shape. I know you can't tell it now. Right. Bro, I was 190-pound left tackle. I used to wrestle.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
I played defensive end also. I played all parts of the ball, offense, defense, special team. I had a motor, you know what I mean? Because if you could do 2 days like that, you know what I mean? What can you do? Like, I was, at the end of the game, I was stronger than everybody because I was still as strong as I was when I started. You know what I mean? Everybody gets tired and weak. No, I'm the same.
Right, your shit kept burning and moving and grooving from all that riding and shit you were doing. So look, you guys, we got somebody in the comments I would like y'all to highlight. We got somebody
Benjamin
that came
Allen
behind enemy fucking lines. It looks like, right? Shout out to Benjamin. Much respect to you for coming in.
Yeah.
And he asked a great question to us and to the chat. What is our first of all, yes. You got that right, Benjamin.
Yeah.
But other than
we're
that,
latching on to him.
Latch like Sam Smith. Look it up. It's a great song. So what's our first move this offseason? What's our number one move this offseason?
Right.
Please, Benjamin,
sending
subscribe to the channels, please.
sending Jimmy Garoppolo on his way. That's move number one. We already made our this guy. Oh shit.
Get the
Deuces,
fuck out of here.
He said.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here like yesterday. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah, no, that's D'Amico Ryans. So we've already made some of our first moves, man, unfortunately. D'Amico Ryans is already on his way. I guess I don't know if you could call that making a move because he made that his damn self.
Shout out to D'Amico. Real quick, D'Amico, much love to you, man. Your family was beautiful. Your little nappy head kids, all that. Your wife,
nappy headed kids
out there. Wonderful pictures today I saw.
Oh no.
Yeah. So okay. So our first, Big Mac says first move is DC. So okay, James doesn't count. Fuck you one last time. James doesn't count as the first move because that's God waking us up every morning. In my opinion, that's my everyday dream. So what is the outside of James? What's the
Richard James Garoppolo?
There you go. And by the way, just real quick, if I write James on Facebook or Twitter and you come on that shit and you say, "Who's James?" Know that on the other side of my phone or computer, I'm looking at you like this stupid son of a bitch. His name is James. Anyway, so what's the biggest move we need to make? Is it get our DC?
First move.
Any word replacement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, DC most likely.
Okay.
Because how do you make moves on the defense without him in there?
Church. I agree. So
Take
there you go.
me to church.
Absolutely. I'll be there Sunday. We don't got any football to watch. Benjamin, again, please subscribe to everyone's church.
I'm gonna probably be fishing.
You be fishing on Sunday?
I think so. I ain't doing no more weekend shows, man. No more weekend shows for me, guys, until football starts again. Outside of breaking news and stuff like that. Or if anybody needs me to come on their show or whatever, if anybody wants to collab, every once in a while I'll do it, but I won't be doing weekend shows until the football season starts again.
I feel that.
It's Monday through Friday. Yeah.
Well, we got some people saying
Ryan said
weekend shows. It seemed like everybody always had their stuff to do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Edgar.
During football season, we
jumping out.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Yeah, you go. I'm sorry. My fault.
No. During weekends, yeah, there's a lot going on during football season, but now got to take advantage of the peace, the quiet.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Kind of reset yourself, reset your mind. You should take your weekends back because really our weekends have been all you've been just playing nothing but 90s for the most part. You know, for like 5 months. Right. Yeah. We got Big C says if Debo has another season like this, he's on the trade block. Anybody agree with that?
What was that? I got distracted with David's comment.
Oh yeah, well that was what I wanted to go to next. All right, so let's just read it. Let me read it, please.
Edgar,
let me have it.
Edgar,
I hate it. No, but yes, for like you said, put up Mr. Edgar. Thank you for stepping up with us tonight. For hopping up, tapping
Mr.
in.
Edgar.
Edgar, have a good night at work. Be safe.
Okay,
so David, there you go. David said, "Oh, that's no."
Wait,
he said he's going to work.
You want the David McNiner?
Just, what did he say? Oh, James Garoppolo. Thanks for playing, but don't let the door hit you or split you. Kick you right in your ass out the door, bro. Bye bye. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Big Six said if Debo has a season like this one, is he on the trade block?
I don't know how he could be.
There you go, Big City.
What would his value be? Who would want to trade at this point with that contract?
He'd be almost 30
being down.
And contract and the production. I would say, yeah, I would want to, Big City. I was about 2 seconds off that at the end of this season, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, if he after next year, I think he's pretty much probably untradeable, especially if he has a down year.
So Debo came in fat, whether it's packing on muscle or fat. I mean, he came in overweight up for his normal weight.
He was overweight.
We saw he didn't have that extra gear in space. You know what I mean? To get a separation. Like, he's not the best route runner, but when he's got that gear, he can get good separation because he just hits the corner and kicks it into gear. You know what I mean? He didn't have that back. This year might change things. We got CMC. He doesn't have to run the ball like that. We got Mitchell. We got Mason. You know what I mean?
But he still had him in the backfield all the time.
Well,
not like the previous years, yes, but too much for me.
Right. Look how he was being used this time. He was even like he's lining up by formation, but they were using him off tackle. I like that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
guys.
that's yeah. That was much better than some of the other things. Like the are we scribbling a little bit? Well, keep talking. Like they're saying in the comment, you're good. Handle it. It's a work in progress, folks, and we appreciate y'all hanging with us through everything. This first stream. Somebody saying stop running Debo. Benjamin, go ahead.
Well, because Debo's cap hit for this upcoming year is only 8.6 million, but holy shit, does that jump in 2024 and 2025, guys? It's going to go from 8.6. Well, this year was 6.8. You could round that up to 6.9, as well as 8.6 would be rounded up to 8.7. Next year and the year after are 28.5 million and 24.2 million. So holy shit, guys.
Wow.
They might have to find a way to restructure that contract to
the
fit.
cap goes up.
Well, the cap does go up every year.
Yeah, but if you can work that into 2026 and 2027, because for those years he's only going to be a 6.6 and a 1.8. So I would kind of split the difference with those ones, with those years.
Oh, you a big cap and all that type of guy?
No, not really. But for the sake of conversation, since we're talking about it right now, trading Debo, not trading Debo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Benjamin Allen had a comment earlier. What was it?
We got
Debo.
two.
No. He says, yeah, man, y'all have a hell of a team. Hope Purdy has speedy recovery and get well fast. I think y'all can run the same offensive scheme we run next.
Now, you mean with Trey Lance versus you'll be able to run the same scheme you guys run with Jalen, right? Is what you're saying?
Because Trey Lance, the bigger guy. But yeah, man, thanks for the kind words. Yeah, man. Hopefully Purdy gets well soon, man. I'm hearing 6 to 9 months now. Is that about the same? Maybe even a year now. It might be, which is more what it's looking like. I don't think he plays this year, man. Unfortunately.
I mean, honestly, I don't either. Thank you again, Benjamin, for saying that. Hopefully he does. And by the way, we got two Eagles fans in the building right now. So we got Spongy and Benjamin in here. So salute to both of y'all. Respect. Everybody keeping everything cordial. Much love for that.
Hey, real quick, I did want to ask them about what we talked about earlier. If they had seen the videos of those fans in Philly at the stadium, the disgusting behavior they had at the stadium after the game, or actually before and during and after the game. If you guys have any thoughts on that, let us know as Eagles fans, because us being 49er fans, I've never seen that kind of behavior from 49er fans on opposing fans leaving or entering our stadium like that. There's, of course, a little bit of shit talk, whatever, teasing, but nothing like that, man. I've never seen anything like that in the stadium. So it caught me completely off guard. As fellow Eagle fans, to those people over there, what do you guys think about that behavior if you guys have seen those videos?
And to even piggyback on that, or actually not even that, really to just to not make us look like angels, 49ers fans do have a different type of situation with them. Now, will you possibly get into a fight or get stabbed? It's a Raider Niner game. Maybe so.
Yeah.
But everybody's wearing the same jeans that day. But when that's a whole different thing. That's different. Don't worry about that.
Everybody wearing the same jeans.
Yeah. Y'all are treating us really bad, and apparently do that to everybody. You told Fred Warner's wife you hope she dies. So as Eagles fans, what do y'all think about that?
Yeah. That's one thing about the Battle of the Bay, man. I tell people all the time, don't go to that game unless you're ready to fight. Save yourself the trouble, man. If you're not ready to fight, don't go. Because I know I'm rolling up my sleeves if I show up to the Raider house.
Niners Seahawks games in Seattle, same thing, kind of.
That too, man. There you go.
I've gone with my sister, and I've had guys looking at me like, I want to fuck you up. And it's like, bro, you just lost. Calm down.
Throws your hot dog at him.
Back in the day.
You throw your hot dog at him? Your pretzel?
I think I waste my food.
Eat this, mother.
Right. He's like, I ain't gonna waste my food. I'll throw these fists at you.
I feel you. I feel you. That's hold my pretzel.
Yeah. I had one obnoxious guy talking crap before the game. Ending the game. And once we broke them and the team, and you could tell it was over, he started slumping down in his chair. And he
was sitting by you?
Well, he was a little drunk too, and the beers started wearing off. I'm pretty sure because he wasn't getting high, so he got hung over, sitting in the chair, and then
got slumped.
And of course, I'm right behind him, going, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Man,
he was pissed as a motherfucker, I'm sure.
Not to the back of his head, but right over the top of it.
Right over the top.
Yeah.
And Rob D says, "Nope, no."
That was a good one.
We already talked about the spitting. There are things you can do.
Train him
this
to play
guy.
Center? No.
Oh, Brian. What the?
Resign him, yes. Train him to play
He said earlier, he needs to take over as center. I saw the comment earlier. I think you said that earlier, Brian. He said that Tabor needs
you would have to eat a lot of stadium hot dogs and garlic fries and pretzels to get to be a center, man.
Look at how
tall is he?
Tabor Pepper.
How tall is that guy?
He's taller than a center, though. He's kind of tall.
Yeah, but maybe he's not built the same way, and there's a reason.
Yeah, he's not big boned.
He won't get touched.
So what the fuck happens on the special teams? What the fuck is the difference? I still don't get it. I'm 40 years old.
He long
I'm 40,
the ball,
and I don't still know. Yeah, he. I mean, when he
just long snaps
the ball, he doesn't do the same thing. Wow. So he would have some of these jobs are really simple.
Nobody can touch him.
Yes and no, man. I've tried snapping a ball before. It's tough.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's not easy. I couldn't do it.
I could punt really good, but I suck at fucking kicking field goals. No.
Over your head. Over your head like this.
Oh, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
Oh, over your head. Yeah.
Same motion. Just different posture. Brian Culp says, I think we signed Robbie Gould to 2-year, $6 million deal, guarantee $4 million. Let me see. Double check that.
Sorry, hold on.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it says guarantee $4 million with option to release or opt out in year 2. You guys agree with that?
That'd be cool. I'd be all right with that, man. Right now is the time with Trey Lance being cheap. I don't know what they're gonna do if. I mean, like I said, right now it sounds like Brock Purdy's not playing next year. As unfortunate as that is, man, you need to start looking around. Try and find you a guy like a Tyrod Taylor, Cooper Rush, draft a guy.
Draft a guy.
Maybe Derek Carr. But
so he said today he was hot at the Pro Bowl games, and that's why he's going somewhere else. Is he gonna go somewhere else to be a backup?
I don't think so. Not only that, like his contract, man.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's all I'm saying. Somebody like a Cooper Rush, a Tyrod Taylor,
Well, I don't know if they're
Kaepernick.
trading him with that contract. It might be a cut thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
And
gonna cut it.
restructure. Maybe
Well, no, a cut,
restructure.
because then you don't have to get restructured. Cut, they pay you out the rest of
Percent.
what they owe you because they can't get anything for you.
Yeah.
And then you go and make a new contract.
Ooh, Jacoby Brissett.
I would
That'd
take
be cool.
him.
What's up with Mariota?
Hey, Mariota was a really good one, man. That was a really good one. That'd be cool.
But I think he's going to want just under Carr, though. You know what I mean? Like how Carr's, okay, maybe Carr's not looking for 20 mil or whatever. He does want to be a starter. I think Mariota would like an opportunity to be a starter and might want just a little bit too much money.
Competition.
Or you guys think think he would?
Competition.
Oh,
you think he would take it?
Marcus Mariota ain't got nothing on Trey Lance, man. I don't think.
I don't care. Competition, baby. Whoever wins, we win.
That's true. That's what it boils down to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trey Lance and shotgun, Tabor pepper snapping.
That does not bode well for Trey Lance, man. That go right through him.
That probably go right over. Yes.
Punch him right in the chest.
Poor Tabor. And
Trey. So Marcus Mariota, I guess he had a 2-year contract. So he's under contract this year for a $14.5 million cap hit. That's not bad.
Yeah. So
that's with his
shit. But they're gonna probably trade him.
Base salary is $9 million with incentives, so 14.5 in total cap hit. That's not bad. I would bring in Marcus Mariota for that much if we could, but so since he's under contract, you got to trade something for him. But man, that'd be really cool to get him.
Brian thinks Carr could drive us, no pun intended, to the Super Bowl. He also thinks we should go get a car. The comments have been on fire. Never buy a used car when you're looking for a Lamborghini. Y'all are just running it up.
Yeah, Lancelini.
We already have a Lancelini. You got that right, bro.
Yeah.
That was brother. You just made a fucking word right now, bro. Lancelini. Hashtag Lancelini on Twitter, y'all, and tell them where you found it. Tell them where you heard it. All right. Hashtag, pop that shit out.
Yeah, I got to throw Rob Diart some credit for that too.
Yeah, we do.
Never buy a used car when you're looking for a Lancelini.
Boom! Somebody tweet that shit out, please. I will when we get off this train.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I mean, all things aside, man, it's unfortunate with Brock Purdy, man, but I am looking forward to Trey Lance getting his opportunity, man. I really hope they don't pull the rug out from under him again. Jimmy Garoppolo, as it seems right now, is out the door. No other starter or quarterback or anything is there to take Trey Lance's job. So just keep it that way, man. Bring in a really solid backup, like we talked about. Some of the guys we've listed off, and I think you roll with that until Brock Purdy's ready to battle it out with Trey Lance and see how Trey Lance is doing through the regular season and stuff. So I'm excited for him, man. I wish him all the best. I've been a Trey Lance guy for a while. So we've seen what Brock Purdy could do too as well. So
right.
I just want somebody who can plug and play if anything happens to Trey, but also like I want some of the same attributes. Like I don't want a statue.
Yeah.
I don't need a Mahomes or a Michael Vick, but I don't want a statue. And then I need somebody who can. I really want to push the ball down the field.
We all do, Ryan. Fuck, man. We all do.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? It seems like the offense would be so much deadlier if we could push the ball farther. Like, look, Brock Purdy was doing nasty out there with his little pea shooter.
His little pea shooter.
Motherfucker got a cap gun. I mean? He has a cap gun.
But he knew where people were going to be, and he knew where the defense was going to be, and where the mismatches were in the scheme. So
And
he
Kyle
was
schemed them
able to
open.
do it, and it looked good. And he took
I think-
risks. He took risks.
Okay, real quick.
Some of them paid off.
Which one of our quarterbacks have done the rollout? Have done the play action
Trey Lance.
rollout?
Trey Lance.
Okay. Who else has done it? Who else did it? Did James do it? Did
No.
Mullins and Beathard do it that well? Did
No.
Purdy do it? All of you in the comments, everybody who, if you see this shit tomorrow, yesterday, because you can time travel, whatever the fuck. If you see this, who has done it? Only one person.
I want to say something about that real quick. So Brock Purdy, man, I think he gets too much flack for his deep ball. I think I really like his accuracy on the deep ball. It floats a little more than the other quarterbacks.
Yep.
Yeah, it floats more. But the thing about Trey Lance, his arm strength is he gets that ball there on a line, man. Like that shit is beautiful. So I like both of them. I like both of them. I wouldn't say Brock Purdy's a pea shooter, but he can't throw it on a line like Trey Lance can. So I understand that.
He also can't get it 40 yards down the field.
Yeah, he can, man. It's not his fault. Brandon Ayuk stopped running his route.
No,
it's not his fault.
That was like a 20-yard route. That was a 25-yard route. I'm talking about he can't unleash the cannon.
It was 55 yards.
When he's passing on a seven drop, a 7-step drop.
It was 55 yards, bro.
It's not, you know what I mean? It's go down and then it turns.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he gets it there.
I see what you're saying.
Like with Garoppolo had a similar arm. I think probably similar arm strength to Purdy, but Purdy's actually accurate with it. Like with Jimmy Garoppolo, it always felt like when he was taking a deep shot, it was a Hail Mary and it wasn't going to be on point in stride. It was going to be too far behind or too far ahead. With Purdy, at least when he throws the deep ball, it's right in the breadbasket.
Accurate up close, right, but then not accurate far. But dude, I think that's exactly what happened. Every time he shot the ball, I'm watching Kasuk Leonard right now. That just flipped my whole life up. Every time he threw the ball deep down the field, it was either going to be short or too far. But Purdy is extremely accurate, even if it's a 30-yard crosser. James wasn't accurate with those, in my opinion, either. You never knew if it was going to go to the left or the right or upside, whatever. Yeah, I never. So I'll tell y'all a quick story. So real quick, I don't know how long we're going either tonight, gentlemen, but I got to jump in a few. But I want to tell a story about that right now so everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy is his name. We all know. We all call him Jimmy G. Well, that's not his name. His name is James Richard Garoppolo. Jimmy is an affectionate nickname. Jimmy is short for James, whatever. My short
Debo.
name, just like Debo. It's a nickname, right? It's because his affectionate nickname, as they say. My nickname is Larry. My name is Lawrence.
Jimmy Dick?
Probably. If you ask Kiara Maria, whatever that porn star's name was, maybe.
Dick James.
Dick
I'm
James.
Dick James, bitch.
I thought you were talking about Kiana. I was like, sleep with him, did he?
Who's Kiana? Oh, Kiana, the black girl,
the resident,
left, right? She was pretty hot too. No, but I'll never call him Jimmy again because I don't have any more affection for him. I had affection for him, but faithful, 3 years ago today, as a matter of fact, if you didn't know, look at your phone. You see what day it is? 3 years ago today, he showed me that he doesn't love me anymore in the Super Bowl. So I fell out of love with him that day. And his name went from Jimmy, because I have affection for him, to James.
James. Makes sense.
Today's the anniversary of that Super Bowl, February 2nd. I still see Emmanuel Sanders looking up and knowing that shit was over.
Yeah. Yeah, man. His name is Dick James Garoppolo. I'm Dick James, bitch.
I'm Dick James.
I was almost a Dick Jr.
I'm Dick James, bitch.
My mom said, Ryan, it starts with an R. That's as close as you're getting.
Is it Richard?
R-I-A-N. Oh, shit.
No, R-Y-A-N.
Okay.
I
No,
know
Bryant, he's not back.
Rain from
I know you.
from
Rain Man.
Salem, Oregon, Portland. You know,
All right, let me
close
see.
to there. I'm up in Mount Vernon, Washington.
All right. David McNiner says Big Cock Brock doesn't have to have Tommy John's 6 months for repair and rehab. I heard otherwise, man.
Me too, bro.
I'm hearing he has to have it.
You're saying you're almost a little dicky.
Yeah.
Rob D. Rob D said, "Well, you almost a little dicky."
Yeah. Yeah.
Little dicky.
Yeah.
And Brian says,
So
hell froze over, and James came back next year. That's where I'm. Are we? How long are we going tonight, fellas? On the inaugural.
I don't care. We can.
Probably just a bit longer, maybe like 15, 20. What do you think? I can go 25.
25 more minutes.
Yeah, we're falling behind. We're falling behind.
Comments, right?
I got 25 minutes. But if you guys want to go longer or shorter than that, feel free. But we're falling behind on the comments.
Yeah,
we certainly are.
I'm trying to like.
Let's run some of those right now, and then I'm gonna have to jump off myself, fellas. So
okay. Brian says that Trey has a problem with short yardage throws. Yeah, he has things that make up for that, but I think him working with Brian Greasy for another off season is gonna look really good this coming year, man.
He was an excellent pickup as a coach. Bringing in Brian Greasy, I think, was an excellent pickup. Another great move by Kyle. As much as I want to shit on him sometimes, I love Kyle. I don't want Kyle Garner or anything like that, like most people. But I'm an emotional 49er fan. And he makes me mad because he's an asshole. But he is a good coach. He makes good decisions. But he's so cool, and he knows Lil Wayne. And he likes Lil Wayne, and he wears Yeezys. Fuck out of here, Kyle. No, but he's great at picking coaches, and Brian Greasy was definitely a great pick.
Yeah, man. Straight up. All three quarterbacks had success under him. Garoppolo's best year under was when Brian Greasy came in.
I would agree.
And how much of that is it being a contract year? I don't know, but he got better.
Yeah, he did you notice we're doing in practice?
Different drills, man. It all had to do with either what happened in the game before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like something they'd be lacking in this past Sunday, they'd be improving on this week. There would be a specific drill for it. So that was really cool, man. Implementing that shit.
Greasy played at good enough level.
Slim.
Are you attacking this one right here?
Nick Mullins, Jacoby Brissett is the only one I would take. I don't want Nick Mullins back.
I don't want McNellis back either, man. I mean, I do get that, Damien. I just don't want to see. Like, I don't go backwards. I don't fuck with a broad after we end it. I'm not going back. Okay, because I don't know what you've been. You didn't got dirty and shit, and I'm not trying to have it. So now I don't want Nick Mullins to come back either.
Like, I especially don't want him now that he's been handed around the league, and that confidence that swagger might not be even. And he obviously hasn't got the skills to stay where he's at. So
ran through.
He ran through. Sloppy through right now. This shit is wide open right now. Fuck that.
I'd rather have Jacoby Brissett.
No. Let me find out. Nick Mullins.
Jacoby Brissett.
I would say we need to put that out into. I'll take Jacoby. Fuck yeah.
He's coming off. He's coming off a season as starting as he's Jacoby Brissett is coming off a season of playing competent quarterback play, man. So as a starting quarterback. Correct. So hell yeah. Yeah.
Not just that, but he's kind of gotten on like the shaft a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did get the shaft. I think in both New England and Indianapolis, correct? If I'm kind of not mistaken, maybe twice at least. And shot real quick, Damien saying, "Oh, Herbert."
Because
was he in San
that's how
Diego?
Herbert got the start. He got stabbed in the lung.
Damn.
I'm not thinking of another Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Oh, Justin Herbert. Okay, yeah. So, Jacoby. Oh,
Jacoby.
wow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he did that motherfucker. And he got stabbed, folks, or some
It's
shit like that, right?
Every time he has a
Come on,
chance
Jacoby.
to get shafted.
Come on, Jacoby. We'll fuck with
Come,
you, bro.
come help us with these Philly fans.
Yeah, come help us with these Philly fans in case somebody gets injured in week 1. And Damian saying a lot of women will not catch on to that. Damian, don't get us into trouble over here. We need we need the Lady Niners.
I know a lot of them that would though. Shit.
I know a lot of them that would too.
Man.
That's all. Yeah, but they would have said.
Corey Davis says, go ahead, bro. You got to go.
I'm gonna go right now.
Okay. Corey Davis. I remember he asked this one earlier. My bad. We couldn't pull up the comments at that time, so he had to re-ask. He said, "Do you guys believe what Kyle says when he says Jimmy is gone?" I have problem believing that, and with good reason, man. 100%. This regime doesn't always do what they say.
Okay, so people lie. Kyle was a big proponent of that.
Well,
This is, I'll say, but real quick, because some people were arguing about it today on Twitter. And everybody's saying, "Oh, get rid of him." And if you ask somebody, they'll say, "Oh, well, Kyle said that last year." Last year, James was on the team and under contract. He was not a free agent, faithful. And I think that's something that we have to remember. Or was he a free agent?
No.
Was he a free agent?
This is his first year going into free agency.
Yeah, right. He restructured.
First
right?
offseason. First offseason.
He wasn't a free agent, so it wasn't like we could just. It wasn't as easy as it will be this year. When Kyle said in that press conference, "No, I don't see any scenario in which he'll be back." But really, they were holding out different things last year. This year, I think it's just a different story because he's actually an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, actually, Ryan had something to say, but
go ahead, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Ryan. My bad.
You never, like right now, he could be saying that, and that could be totally true.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you have
right,
the dust settles,
yep,
right,
and there's no other viable options,
just like last year.
Then
that's what happened last year. If you ask Kyle,
yeah.
So he may be telling the truth, faithful. Who was it to ask the question? God damn it, Corey, faithful. Yeah, he may be telling the truth, as Ryan said. For now, it doesn't mean everybody lies, and Kyle damn sure does. But we don't know that he was lying last year when he said that, because really, James was, as much as it broke my heart, James was our only choice in that moment. He was like our last best option at that time. So, but fellas, and we were definitely his last. He was the bitch standing up against the wall at the dance, and everybody else was freaking somebody else. All the other dudes were freaking somebody, and he was just standing there like,
hands in his pockets.
Yeah, in his pockets. Yeah. So,
you gonna close out the
brothers?
The stream?
Say again. Oh, you got to
close out the stream, Lawrence. Go ahead. Send us out.
Yeah. All right. So, well then, with that, again, thank you to every single one of y'all who came through tonight with us for our first stream. Hopefully the first of many. They won't be taking place on the weekend. So you remember that. You guys know everything early. All right. You get all the like we said, you're the first ones that get to see our faces together and know what happens on this show. So thank you to all of you. Thank you from Ryan. Thank you from Wolf and from myself, Lawrence. Please subscribe to all of our channels if you haven't already. This has been a really great night. It was really easy to flow through, not only with the brothers here, but with all of you all in the comments. You guys really, you just went up tonight. So sincerely appreciate you. So again, subscribe, like, look out for us. We don't know when we'll be back automatically. We're not on the schedule just yet, but we're going to get those things going for you guys. We might get the Twitter, all that shit. So just be on the lookout. But if you're subscribed with notifications, you ding that bell. You know every time we drop anything. Brothers, what about you? Any final words?
I just want to, Ryan, can you drop the comment real quick so I can make sure everybody sees your guys' tags?
Boom. Yeah.
Everybody, thank you for being here again. As always, man, thanks for supporting. Really appreciate you guys, man. These two gentlemen as well that reached out to me. It's been a great time tonight, and please, their tags are on the screen. So if you guys could go, please subscribe and follow them, man. Go support them as well. If you're coming in from my stream and you haven't, I would like you guys to support them as well, man. And we should be having a weekly thing going here, so you guys will see their face again, man. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about that.
I just want to thank everybody in the chat. It was a nice lit chat night. Check the description, all the links, and good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, very much so. Please, if you're on anybody's channel, unless you don't, I don't know why you wouldn't like any of us, but just go subscribe to everyone's channel. If you came from mine and you can go support these brothers, I would sincerely appreciate you. They are excellent Niner content creators, and that's what we all love is the Niners. So thank y'all so much for watching. We will see you more than likely next week, and we appreciate y'all.